welcome to the Porch 321. My name is Sylvia Faure, realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty.
Nice of you to join us. I'm Linda Hollington with Coldwell Banker.
And today we thought we'd talk about what is title insurance. It's kind of, what actually is it? And it's something that you do need. A lot of people think, oh, I can just skate right by that because I'm trying to cash buyers. I'm trying to reduce my expenses, but it really is not something you should skate by. It is, yes, it's an expense. It's not a huge expense in relation to the problems that it can smooth over and avoid. So what exactly is title insurance? I'm going to read some of this because it's something I want to get right, and so just please forgive me. Title insurance protects owners and lending companies. So there's another thing. It's not just the owners, it's the lending companies, an important part of this, against defects in the ownership of real property. Title, quotation marks, is the collective ownership records of a piece of real estate. It consists of all the transfers of real property rights as well as loans that use the property as collateral. Okay. Title also means having the right to control and convey a piece of real property. So it defines title insurance in part, this is a Florida statute, as insurance of owners of real property or others having an interest in real property or contractual interest derived therefrom, or liens, liens or encumbrances on real property against loss by encumbrance or defective titles, or invalidity or adverse claim to title. So if a given property has clear title, thank the Lord, which means there are no known encumbrances, obstructions to full ownership and control of the property, it is much less vulnerable to ownership claims from outside parties, not between you and the seller, outside parties and or unpaid debts. This could be from years and years and years ago, or previous owners. Clear title and title insurance policy to protect against losses arising from problems with title to the property that were unknown to you when you purchased it is a prerequisite in obtaining a mortgage loan from an institutional lender to purchase the real estate in Florida. So there are two types, the title insurance and also the which is an owner's policy to protect you, the owner of the real estate, and then the mortgage policy, which protects the lender or and the mortgagee. So you need both because these things can come out of the blue from decades and decades.
The lender's going to require it. Anyway.
Yes, if you're getting a mortgage, you're going to have to do it.
The lenders. Great job, Sylvia. This isn't easy to explain. And I guarantee you that most of you that are buying property will not get an opportunity to see something like this. You will be told you have to get it, you have to buy it, you need to get it. But she did a great job explaining what it is. You might want to play it over a couple times because it is quite a bit, but it's very, very, very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it could raise its ugly head years from now, and you don't. That's part of the reason you need it.
So why do you need it?
Yeah, why do you need it? You want to know that, first of all, that the person from whom you are purchasing it actually owns it.
Yep.
That's one thing that it will tell you.
Don't forget we have a lot of scammers out there.
Yeah, and then there's the judgments that she talked about. They could be contractors, lenders, they could be years ago, judgment creditors, or the IRS.
Yeah.
Could have some claims to the property.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that would be a real battle to get in. And these liens are not extinguished because you bought the property.
Right.
They remain on the title until they're paid. And they can restrict you even if they, basically, even when you want to sell the property, you may have to end up paying them off.
Right.
you know?
And you don't want that, so that's why you pay for this insurance and.
Right. And a well-drafted, properly done title can protect your property interests from any of this adverse
Right.
stuff happening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does it work, Sylvia?
Well, this is something that your title company does, and I mean, as far as picking out a title company, your realtor can recommend, 3 title companies to you, and you can do your due diligence. You don't know of any title companies in
I
Brevard
don't.
County that you wouldn't not
No.
recommend. I mean,
I don't.
they're all held up to a fine standard. They charge differently, but sometimes one will charge less on one thing and charge more on another thing. So you have to and it is your responsibility to take what your realtor suggests and then do your own shopping and your own, as I said, due diligence.
Your decision.
Yeah, it's your decision. We don't want to lead you. That's not appropriate for us to do. We can just give you some advice. But how it works, well, unpaid taxes, unsatisfied mortgages, anything that is outstanding, as you mentioned, you could have help me out here, mechanic's lien, somebody did something, put a roof on or something and it wasn't paid, could be decades ago, it could have been missed in previous title searches, and this is why each time, you say, oh, it was just sold a couple years ago, something could have been missed. People are people and we're not perfect. It's just wise to get it done. Let's see. Any recorded defects in title are reported to your lender. So they're going to be very cautious. You're not going to be able to purchase the home until everything is up to snuff, right?
Right.
Yeah, and you don't want to purchase it until everything is clear. You want that clear title.
And that's what the
Yeah.
title insurance is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else that about how it works? I mean, your title company is going to try to dig up everything and anything, and you want that protection that after you own that home, if somebody comes out of the blue and says, oh, wait a minute, let's say a mistake was made or something was overlooked. Oh no, I own that, or you owe me money, and you have this insurance.
And the best part I like about the insurance is the title insurance underwriter is the one that defends you in court. So that person takes on the responsibility of saying, this is what I told them. Yeah.
Very good.
So,
Excellent. Yep.
They can defend you in court
Yeah.
that this is knowledge defect.
Right.
So they will, and if you decide to go, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this anyway, cause I'm paying cash, you find this defect down the road, they'll be testifying against you
up
because,
its creek. Yep.
yeah, they're gonna be testifying against you because they told you.
Yeah.
And, that could hurt.
This is your biggest purchase of your life, quite possibly, and you don't want to mess around.
Right.
So it's just advisable and best in, well, title insurance has been around for decades and decades, but it's just the best policy, best practices is to get it.
Because it's recorded at the state level and on down. It's not hard to find.
Yeah.
So we just want you to be aware and sometimes at the end closing goes so fast, there's things that get missed. But this is important. And you're going to ask yourself, why am I paying it for my lender? And if I'm getting it from my lender, why should I pay for it myself? You may get the house all paid for and run into an issue.
Oh boy, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if you're paying cash, you're really putting your neck out there.
No, don't do it. Just go through the standard and get that coverage and sleep well at night.
Right.
How about that?
We thank you so much for joining us, and hope you have a good day, and I hope this was helpful to you.
Bye-bye now. Thank you. Thank you, Linda.